Roberto Clemente Charter School students and families and parents. This is Camber here. I know we are all stuck in our apartments, our homes, or the places that we live right now as we're going through a pandemic. I know that that brings out a lot of emotions. Sometimes we just feel normal. Sometimes it feels okay. We're home, we're relaxing. And then other times it feels confusing. It might even bring up feelings of anger or sadness or worry or being a little anxious. And so myself and my interns created a tool to hopefully help both the students and family members not only be able to contact us for school counseling services, but also provide you with some lessons and some useful tools to use with your students during this time that we are not able to be together at Roberto Clemente Charter School. So I'm going to walk you through how to use the website, and hopefully that will help you utilize the tool to the best that you can. So let's get started. So this is what you'll see when you come to my page. That is indicated at the home button. There's just like a welcome message, both in Spanish and English, that talks to you about some of the things that we're able to offer. Both Miss Olivares and Mr. Ariel are both bilingual, so we do have the ability to meet with students in Spanish as well as families in Spanish. I'm super excited about that. Over here is my information, and that would be also the way you could contact Miss Olivares and Miss Ariel. It's my name. You can see here my email address that I check pretty regularly, and a phone number and the hours that I'm available. The phone number you can also text. So if it's something quick, you want to send me a text message about something you need for your child or some additional resources, feel free to go ahead and text me. I just ask that you do it between the hours of Monday and Friday, 7:30 to 4. There's also a contact me. This is a button, so you'll be able to click on that button, and that will take you to a slide that I'll go through later that kind of asks some general questions for both the student and yourself, so I can make sure that I assign the appropriate person to meet with your student and address the appropriate concerns. If we keep scrolling down, you'll see that there is a button for our RCECS, which is right here, our RCECS community YouTube page. We're going to try it out, see how it goes. We're going to have some stories run, some fun challenges, just another way to stay connected with students and families while we are not together at the school building. There's a picture of the students from a cool assembly we had right before this epidemic started, and it's great to see them all smiling. I miss them so much. You keep scrolling down, there's some information on the coronavirus geared towards kids, developmentally really appropriate, good stuff. Down here is a video in Spanish that explains the coronavirus. And there's a video that will link you to another page by Julia Cook. She's a phenomenal children's author and does a very good job of addressing some difficult issues our kids are processing just as we are. This story is really good. It's called The Yucky Bug. So I definitely recommend letting your students watch it. And then at the bottom, there's just some emergency numbers. So feel free if there's any emergencies going on to check that out. If we go back to the top, Equina Coqui is the Coqui Corner, and Esquina, I said that wrong. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's just some useful resources for children in Spanish, some useful emotion regulation things that are in Spanish, and then also cool bucket filling activity you can do with your children. I'm not going to read through it yourselves and have fun. It's just something you can do for fun with your family that encourages thinking about good stuff during a somewhat difficult time. Then there's the Coqui Corner in English, and there's some lessons that are posted here. You do not need to print them. There are some ideas of how you can process them or talk to your child about them. And, one a day would be great. And there's different topics, and I'll add to that if, our time out of the school building extends, just so that there's some more things for kids to do. Our Getting Along Together curriculum, I'm going to be posting some videos and some processing questions. It's a curriculum that our students normally see once or twice a week, and we want to keep up with that while students are not in the building. And what's really exciting is that our Safer and Smarter curriculum, which is a child safety abuse prevention curriculum, I was able to upload into the website. So I was supposed to be teaching in kindergarten Safer and Smarter Kids. So if you have a kindergartner, please make sure that they watch this video. If your student is not in kindergarten, I'm sure all of our students would love to watch this video. It has a cute song, it has some really great concepts. They're definitely great for all elementary aged kids. And then what's really super exciting is that I could put in the questions in both Spanish and English, as you can see right here, that you can kind of have either, if you have a fifth grade child, they can read them to your younger child, process that with them, so they're gaining the skills of safer and smarter. And each week I will post a new video. There's 6 videos, but hopefully we'll be back in school before those 6 videos are up. So if we keep going along on the website, if we scroll back up to the top, you'll see that the next thing, and I'm not going to click on that, but that's for parents. It's mostly in Spanish, so just some additional resources, things that you can do with your child, things that might help yourself with all the anxiety and stress that we're all going through as adults. And then a resource page that will give you information on internet companies in the area that might be offering free or low-cost internet while we're dealing with this situation, where you can get meals for your children, some of the local food banks, and other just useful resources that we all might need to benefit from during this pretty tough time. So check on that. We'll update it pretty regularly. And then the last section that I want to go over, and if you remember at the beginning, there was a button. If you just click that button, it will link you to this page. And so on this page, if you look at here, is again my information, because you're always welcome to just call me or text me during the hours of 7:30 to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, or email me at any time. And then we're going to go through the form that you could fill out, or your child could fill out if they need to meet with me, Miss Suriel, or Miss Olivares. First, right here, you would put your first and last name. You just type that in, okay? And then if we keep scrolling down, you would then have the student click their grade. And it's as simple as just, clicking. You can see I'm in first grade. Each student would need to fill this out separately. That way I can know how many students I'm meeting with and which grades that they would need. So if you have 2 students, make sure that they both fill them out separately. And if it's you yourself that you want to meet with me or Ms. Ariel or Ms. Olivares, just click other. You can put parent, you can put parent of, you can put your name. I just ask that if you would like to speak with someone in Spanish, if you could just notate that so I can make sure that I have the right individual from the school counseling department contact you so we can address your concerns and help you through whatever you're going through. We're going to click, keep moving down. There are some, and you saw that on the last thing, that are required. It won't let you move on unless you fill them out, but not all the questions are required. Next, you would click the grade and teacher. So if your child is a 4th grade student and has Mrs. Ricketts, you would click 4th grade Mrs. Ricketts. And if it's you yourself, you could put other. You don't know, they might make you have fill something in, and you just put parent again, and that way I'll know. And then there's just some processing questions that will allow myself and my school counseling department to kind of know what it is that we will be meeting you about. So you make that time of use to the best of your students' time, but also yourself. And so some feelings questions, there might be a picture, how you feeling, and then you would click next. And let me just circle it for you so you see here at the bottom. And it'll ask some other processing questions. So again, I am hoping that this tool is super useful for you. If you have any questions whatsoever, you know that here up at the top, you can click home. It'll take you back. Well, I might say it's leaving my site now. Oh, no, but it's taking us right back. And any of that information that you might have questions about, I can be reached right here or through this lovely contact me section. Again, I miss all the students and families and parents so much, and I hope to see you all soon. I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is staying healthy. Make sure that you're washing your hands, keeping your hands away from your face. I know it is hard, but together we can get through this. And I know a lot of the news says that, but I really believe it. Together we can get through this, and we'll be seeing you guys soon. See you soon. Bye.